Have you ever wondered what a state hotline actually is? Today, we're diving into the world of state hotlines, those phone numbers you see on government websites or in public service announcements. State hotlines are designed to provide immediate assistance, information, or guidance on a variety of issues, from child welfare to disaster relief. But what exactly do they do? And just as importantly, what are their limitations? In this video, we'll break down the purpose of state hotlines, how they operate, and clarify some common misconceptions. Let's start by understanding the basics of what a state hotline is. A state hotline is a dedicated telephone service operated by a government agency or authorized organization. Its main goal is to offer support, information, or to collect reports related to specific issues, such as abuse, fraud, or emergencies. When you call a state hotline, you're usually connected to a trained professional who can listen to your concerns and guide you on the next steps. These hotlines are often available 24/7, ensuring that help is accessible whenever it's needed. Now, let's look at the types of issues you might call a state hotline about. State hotlines serve a wide range of purposes. You might use one to report suspected child abuse, seek help during a natural disaster, or get information about public health concerns. Some hotlines are specialized, focusing on topics like mental health, elder abuse, or fraud. Others are more general, directing callers to the right department or resources. The key is that these hotlines are meant to be a first point of contact for urgent or sensitive issues, connecting people to the help they need quickly and efficiently. When you call a state hotline, your call is typically answered by a trained operator or counselor. These professionals are skilled in handling sensitive situations and can provide immediate support or guidance. They may ask you questions to better understand your situation and determine the best course of action. In some cases, they can connect you directly to emergency services or refer you to local agencies for further help. The process is designed to be as efficient and supportive as possible, ensuring callers feel heard and assisted. The people who answer state hotline calls are often social workers, counselors, or specially trained staff. Their training equips them to handle a variety of situations, from crisis intervention to providing information about government programs. They are there to listen without judgment and to offer practical advice or next steps. In some cases, they may be volunteers, but most are professionals with experience in their field. Their goal is to provide a safe and supportive environment for every caller. One of the most important aspects of state hotlines is confidentiality. When you call, your information is usually kept private, and your identity is protected as much as possible. There are exceptions, especially if someone is in immediate danger or if the law requires the hotline to report certain information. However, in most cases, you can speak freely, knowing that your privacy will be respected. This confidentiality encourages more people to reach out for help when they need it. While confidentiality is a priority, state hotlines must also follow mandatory reporting laws. This means that if a caller reports certain types of abuse or threats, the hotline staff are legally required to notify the appropriate authorities. This is especially true in cases involving children, elders, or vulnerable adults. The goal is to protect those at risk, even if it means breaking confidentiality in specific situations. Hotline staff will explain these rules if your call falls under mandatory reporting. State hotlines are powerful tools for connecting people to resources and support. They can provide information, offer emotional support, and help you navigate complex systems like healthcare or social services. In emergencies, they can connect you to first responders or crisis teams. Hotlines can also take reports of abuse or fraud and ensure that the right agencies are notified. Their main strength is being a reliable first step when you don't know where else to turn. Despite their many benefits, state hotlines have clear limitations. They cannot provide legal advice, make arrests, or intervene directly in dangerous situations. Hotline staff are not law enforcement officers or medical professionals, so their role is to guide and refer, not to act as a replacement for emergency services. Understanding these boundaries helps set realistic expectations for what a hotline can and cannot do. It's important to know the difference between a state hotline and emergency services like 911. Hotlines are for support, information, and reporting, while 911 is for immediate emergencies requiring police, fire, or medical response. If you or someone else is in immediate danger, always call 911 first. Hotlines can help after the immediate crisis or for ongoing issues that don't require urgent intervention. There are several things state hotlines simply can't do. They cannot provide direct financial assistance, guarantee outcomes, or offer ongoing case management. Hotlines are not therapy services, and they can't replace professional counseling or legal representation. Their main function is to listen, support, and connect you to the right resources, not to solve every problem directly. A common misconception is that state hotlines can give legal advice. In reality, hotline staff are not lawyers and cannot interpret laws or represent you in legal matters. If you need legal help, they can refer you to legal aid organizations or provide information on where to find qualified attorneys. Always seek professional legal counsel for any legal questions or disputes. State hotlines are not equipped to handle medical emergencies. If you or someone else is experiencing a medical crisis, you should call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room. Hotline staff can provide information about health resources or refer you to appropriate services, but they cannot diagnose or treat medical conditions. Always prioritize immediate medical care in emergencies. While hotlines are great for immediate assistance, they are not designed for ongoing support or case management. If you need long-term help such as therapy, social services, or regular check-ins, hotline staff can refer you to agencies or professionals who provide those services. Think of hotlines as a bridge to more comprehensive support, not a permanent solution. Hotline staff cannot physically intervene in dangerous situations. Their role is to assess the situation, provide guidance, and contact emergency services if necessary. If someone is in immediate danger, hotline staff will advise you to call 911 or will make the call themselves if required by law. Their main function is to facilitate help, not to act as first responders. Another limitation is that state hotlines cannot provide direct financial assistance. While they can offer information about programs or agencies that help with housing, food, or utilities, they do not distribute funds themselves. If you need financial help, hotline staff can point you toward the right resources, but you'll need to apply through the appropriate channels. Hotlines are not a replacement for professional counseling or therapy. While staff can provide emotional support and crisis intervention, they do not offer ongoing mental health treatment. If you need regular counseling, hotline staff can refer you to licensed therapists or mental health services in your area. Their support is immediate and short-term, not long-term therapy. State hotlines can take reports of abuse, fraud, or other concerns, but they do not conduct investigations themselves. Instead, they forward reports to the appropriate agencies, such as Child Protective Services or law enforcement. The hotline's role is to collect information and ensure it reaches the right people, not to investigate or resolve cases directly. Most state hotlines do not provide follow-up services after your initial call. Once they have given you information or referred your case, their involvement usually ends. If you need ongoing support or updates, you'll need to contact the referred agency directly. Hotlines are designed for immediate assistance, not for tracking cases over time. Many state hotlines allow you to remain anonymous when making a report or seeking help. This can encourage people to come forward without fear of retaliation or exposure. However, in some cases, providing your contact information can help agencies follow up or offer more effective assistance. The choice is often yours unless the law requires otherwise. State hotlines often provide language support for callers who speak languages other than English. This can include bilingual staff or access to interpreters. The goal is to make sure everyone can access help, regardless of their language background. If you need language assistance, let the hotline staff know when you call. Accessibility is a key concern for state hotlines. Many offer services for people with hearing or speech impairments, such as TTY or relay services. Some hotlines also have text or chat options for those who can't use the phone. These features ensure that everyone, regardless of ability, can reach out for help when needed. Sometimes, state hotlines experience high call volumes, which can lead to longer wait times. While staff do their best to answer calls quickly, there may be delays during peak periods or emergencies. If you're placed on hold, try to stay patient. Your call is important, and staff will assist you as soon as possible. Some state hotlines record calls for quality assurance or training purposes. You'll usually be informed if your call is being recorded. These recordings are kept confidential and are used to improve service quality. If you have concerns about call recording, ask the staff about their policies before sharing sensitive information. One of the main functions of state hotlines is to refer callers to appropriate resources. This could include local agencies, shelters, legal aid, or healthcare providers. Hotline staff maintain up-to-date lists of services and can help you find the right support for your situation. Referrals are a key way hotlines connect people to the help they need. Hotline staff are trained to offer emotional support during difficult times. Whether you're facing a crisis or just need someone to talk to, they can listen and provide comfort. While the support is not a substitute for therapy, it can make a big difference in the moment and help you feel less alone. State hotlines can provide accurate, up-to-date information on a wide range of topics. Whether you need to know about government programs, legal rights, or health guidelines, hotline staff can share reliable details. This information can help you make informed decisions and access the services you need. In crisis situations, Hotline staff are trained to de-escalate emotions and provide immediate support. They can help you calm down, assess your options, and connect you to emergency services if needed. Crisis intervention is a critical part of what hotlines do, offering a lifeline when things feel overwhelming. Hotlines often have strong connections with community resources. They can direct you to food banks, shelters, counseling centers, and more. By leveraging these partnerships, hotlines help ensure that callers get the most relevant and effective support available in their area. Some state hotlines specialize in specific issues, such as domestic violence, substance abuse, or elder care. These hotlines have staff with expertise in their focus area and can provide targeted support and referrals. If you're dealing with a specialized issue, look for a hotline that matches your needs for the best assistance. Many state hotlines welcome feedback from callers to improve their services. You may be asked to complete a short survey or share your experience after your call. This feedback helps hotlines identify areas for improvement and ensure they're meeting the needs of the community. Hotline staff undergo extensive training to handle a variety of situations. This includes crisis intervention, confidentiality, cultural sensitivity, and resource navigation. Ongoing training ensures that staff stay up to date on best practices and can provide the highest quality support to callers. Many state hotlines use advanced technology to manage calls, track data, and ensure quality service. This can include call routing systems, secure databases, and online chat platforms. Technology helps hotlines operate efficiently and maintain high standards of confidentiality and support. State hotlines often engage in outreach to raise awareness about their services. This can include public service announcements, community events, and partnerships with local organizations. Outreach efforts help ensure that more people know how to access help when they need it. Cultural sensitivity is a priority for many state hotlines. Staff are trained to respect diverse backgrounds and provide support that is inclusive and understanding. This helps ensure that everyone feels welcome and safe when reaching out for help, regardless of their culture or identity. Protecting caller data is a top priority for state hotlines. They use secure systems to store information and follow strict privacy policies. Only authorized staff have access to sensitive data, and all records are handled with care to prevent unauthorized disclosure. Most state hotlines operate 24/7, but some have limited hours depending on their focus or resources. Always check the hotline's hours before calling, especially if your need is urgent. If the hotline is closed, recorded messages may provide alternative resources or emergency contacts. In addition to phone calls, many state hotlines now offer online services such as chat, email, or web forms. These options can be more convenient for some people and provide another way to access help. Online services are usually staffed by the same trained professionals who answer phone calls. Some state hotlines are tailored to serve special populations, such as veterans, LGBTQ+ individuals, or people with disabilities. These hotlines offer specialized support and understand the unique challenges faced by these groups. If you belong to a special population, look for hotlines designed to meet your specific needs. During natural disasters or emergencies, state hotlines play a crucial role in providing information and coordinating relief efforts. They can direct callers to shelters, food distribution sites, and emergency services. Hotlines help ensure that communities stay informed and connected during crises. State hotlines are often used to report fraud or scams. Staff can take your report and forward it to the appropriate authorities for investigation. While hotlines don't investigate fraud themselves, they play a vital role in collecting information and helping protect the public from scams. Child protection hotlines are a critical resource for reporting suspected abuse or neglect. Staff are trained to handle sensitive situations and ensure that reports are forwarded to Child Protective Services for investigation. These hotlines help safeguard vulnerable children and connect families to support services. Elder care hotlines focus on issues affecting older adults, such as abuse, neglect, or access to services. Staff can provide information, take reports, and connect callers to agencies that specialize in elder care. These hotlines play a vital role in protecting seniors and ensuring they receive the help they need. Mental health hotlines provide immediate support for people experiencing emotional distress or mental health crises. Staff can listen, offer coping strategies, and refer callers to mental health professionals. These hotlines are a lifeline for those struggling with mental health challenges and can help prevent crises from escalating. To sum up, state hotlines are essential resources for support, information, and reporting urgent concerns. They connect people to the right services and provide a safe space to seek help. However, it's important to remember their limitations. They cannot provide legal advice, direct intervention, or ongoing case management. Understanding what hotlines can and cannot do helps set realistic expectations and ensures you get the most out of these valuable services. Always use hotlines as a first step and follow up with specialized agencies for further assistance.